All right, guys, we're going to get ready to rock and roll. It's a game day today. We're playing Deal or No Deal. We're going to get a quick warm up in right now. I'm turning on my timer. We're starting on the floor with those hamstring kicks. All right, so on your back, you're going to lay down, bring that right knee up, grab the outside back of that right knee with that left arm, and you're simply straightening that leg, kicking it straight, and bending it back down. You want to hold it up there for a couple count. Try to keep your hips flat on the floor, foot nice and relaxed. You may feel like you're getting a bigger stretch by flexing that foot, but what you're really doing is just feeling that further stretch your sciatic. So it's not necessarily a good thing. Kick that leg, squeeze that quad, enjoy the stretch down the outside back of that hamstring. Good. Hold it up there for a 4 count or so. Couple more repetitions. One last one right here. Big squeeze. Hold it, hold it. Nice. Switch legs. Bending that left leg. Holding the outside back of that leg with that right hand. You're going to kick that leg up over that opposite shoulder so it's kind of slightly on an angle. Good. And you might notice that one side is tighter than the other. I only say that because my left side is tighter today than my right. Hopefully what you're feeling is as you do a couple repetitions of these, you feel that hamstring is getting less and less tight. You feel less and less of a stretch through there. Beautiful. Kick and squeeze. Nice relaxed foot. Hips staying on the ground. Beautiful. Yes. Nice flat back. That belly button's pulling in. Woo. Warming up those thighs, right? Nice job. We're going to roll to our side. So our right leg is on the floor, slightly bent so that we're nice and stable. We're going to take that left leg nice and straight. We're going to lift it up and slightly back. All right. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can kind of see. I'm lifting my foot, my left leg up and slightly back on a diagonal. All right. What you're working here is the side of those hips and the glutes because you're pushing back into it. At the very top, you're squeezing your buns as hard as you can. You want to keep those hips in a nice straight line. Belly button pulled in so you're not arching that back. All right. This warms up the hips as well as the glutes, which helps keep our knees in better alignment, helps support our back throughout our workout. One more big up and squeeze. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Beautiful. Switch sides. So left leg on the bottom, slightly bent. Right leg nice and straight, squeezing and lifting that leg up and slightly back. Good. Big squeeze. If you're having a hard time and your hips want to rotate open towards the ceiling, you can do these up against a wall. Just sliding that heel up along the wall and pushing that heel into the wall. All right, a wall or a couch, anything that's long enough for your body. This will make sure that you stay in that nice straight line. Good.
I lost my my signal up on the TV.
Oh, no. What a
Come on.
worry, Julie.
Excuse me. I can see it on the computer though.
Okay, perfect. Good. We got 5 more seconds right here, Julie. Big squeeze. Hold it. Nice job. All right. We're going to a bird dog. So we're going to hit that quadruped position. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Flip those toes under. You're going to find that neutral back so your back stays nice and flat. If you have one, you can put a tennis ball on your back. You're going to lift opposite arm, opposite leg. This is not about how high you can reach, right? It's about how long can you make yourself. When you lift to the top, the thumb rotates towards the ceiling and you're squeezing those glutes. Think about pulling that belly button in away from that waistband. To keep your back nice and steady, you're pushing your hand through the floor, your knees, and through those toes, engaging those glutes. Perfect. Nice and long, big squeeze. Focus on that form. Perfect. All right, we're up on that right foot. That left foot is staying underneath that left hip. We're going to bend at the waist, reaching that left hand towards that right toe for a single leg touchdown. All right. This is very hard to do, to keep that foot underneath the hip. So I want you to think about bending the knee, using those hips as a counterbalance for that upper body, right? It is a single leg deadlift, so that back is nice and flat. We're not letting ourselves round. It is not about how far down you can go. You can simply tap that knee, stand back up and squeeze the glutes or that shin. And as you get stronger in that balance and in that position, you can go all the way down to the floor, all right? But really think about bending that leg and then driving through that heel and squeezing those glutes, working that balance. Woo! Switch sides. All right. This, keeping that foot underneath that hip, it makes it a lot harder, yes, but it's also really, really good for the glutes, good for the balance, and better for the back, all right? So anybody with sciatic pain, really, really important to keep those hips square, really working on that position. Julie, that looks absolutely beautiful. Perfect. Down. Drive through that heel, thrust those hips, big squeeze on those glutes. Beautiful. Trying to keep that toe pointed straight ahead. Woo, I'm feeling it in the buns. 10 seconds. We're going to do that light cardio warm up. Exhale on the squeeze. One last one. We're going to pull down jacks. All right. Jumping jacks, feet out and in. You're pulling those elbows towards that rib cage. Up and down. Now, as you reach up towards the ceiling, make sure that you keep those shoulders out of those ears. If we're not jumping today, you're simply stepping out to the side and squeezing. No matter how you're doing it, those toes stay straight ahead. You have nice soft knees, right? And you're squeezing. Come on, keep it up. We're getting warm. 10 seconds. Don't forget to breathe. Keep it up. Squeeze it. 3, 2, beautiful. Into that plank position. Hands underneath those shoulders. Nice long body. You're going down to those elbows. Back up to those hands. Up and down. Now the key is those elbows need to stay underneath those shoulders, and the hand goes right back to where that elbow was when you straighten it. This is a hard movement. If you need to, you can always come to those knees and shorten that plank position. Whatever hand comes up last should go back down first. All right? We're going to see these later. Up and down. Beautiful. All right, Jolie. Back up to those feet. Keep those feet moving. We've got deal or no deal. So we're going to pretend we have 26 briefcases. And Jules, since you're the only player today, you get to pick your briefcase. So pick a number 1 to 26. That's your briefcase. Let's hope you win the money or exclude that exercise.
13.
13?
Yeah.
All right, you got it.
Today's Friday the 13th.
I know, I was thinking the same thing. All right. Friday the 13th. All right, let's start with six numbers to pick for your briefcases that you want to open up. All right, what number you want first?
What's that?
What, you have to pick 6 numbers now to open up 6 briefcases.
Oh, okay. From 1 to 26?
Yep, 1 to 26, excluding 13.
Okay. 26.
All righty.
1,
Okay, 20,
10,
1,
20.
10.
How many more do I have? One more?
That was, so I have 26, 1, 10. What else?
20.
Uh,
And then 15
Okie doke.
and 5.
All right. Now, each is 10 reps, just as a reminder. All right, so number 1, you have an alternating squat with a lateral step. 10 repetitions total. Grab a dumbbell for that chest or a band for those knees. All right, you can band those knees. All you're doing is squatting down, toes forward right underneath those hips. Press it into that band, up and squeeze. So this is box number 1, and it was $5. So good pick, lady. All right. So squat. Step it out to that side, pushing that knee into the band, then stand it up and squeeze. And we've got 10 reps. Beautiful. Perfect, Jules. Every time we stand up, you're driving through those heels, squeezing those glutes. You're working on beautiful angles. All right, so try to keep that chest up nice and tall. Belly button pulled in. All right, ideally, your chest and your shins are parallel to each other. All right, 2 more reps. Down, push into that knee. Feel that engaging the side of those hips, the side of those glutes. Perfect. Next exercise, we have a lunge to an upright row. This is box number 5, and it is 1 penny. Good choice. All right. So we're going into that lunge. All right, down into the lunge, upright row. All right, we're counting 10 upright rows. Here we go, alternating legs. You don't have to keep that band on. I'm just not taking it off, just because it's easier, right? All right, so in that lunge, toes stay straight ahead, hip width apart. That's what allows you to balance better. That upright row, you're sliding those hands up that body, pulling those elbows towards the ceiling. All right, we're stopping when those elbows are about even with the shoulders. Your form looks absolutely perfect, Julie. Beautiful. Standing tall with that chin tucked, that crown extended, belly button in. Beautiful. We've got 1 more each leg. Woo! Nice job. Big squeeze. Beautiful. All right. All right. Box number 10 is $300, and that is a med ball lateral lunge with a close press. So we're holding the ball at that chest, stepping out to the side, toes, knees, hips, nice straight line. Then you're pressing that ball forward while squeezing your hands into that chest, into that ball.
A med ball, I use a bell.
Or a kettlebell, super.
That's what I mean, kettlebell.
Yep, absolutely. Out to the side, press it forward, and switching legs.
Okay.
When you come back to the middle, if you want, you can work that balance, just keeping that nice alignment. So when you step out to the side, you don't want to be stepping too far so that everything's in a nice straight line. Up, squeeze those glutes, push those hands into that kettlebell, into that ball, dumbbell, whatever you have. Squeeze and engage that chest. Beautiful. Nice work. Exhale as you push forward. Really engage. Beautiful. I love it, Jolie. I love it. That looks absolutely fabulous. I love that you stayed banded. You're beautiful. Good. You've got 1 more each side. Nice job. Nice deep knee bend. Beautiful. Absolutely perfect. We're going to number 15, which was $25,000. And we've got plank up downs, just like our warm up. All right. So hands right underneath those shoulders, down to those elbows, up to those hands. All righty. 10 repetitions total.
Yep.
Ready? Down,
yep,
and up. Remember, those elbows stay right underneath those shoulders. Then those hands come right back to underneath those, right back to where that elbow was. Nice straight line, chin tucked, crown extended, belly button pulled in, glutes are squeezing. Exhale as you push up. One more. Nice and quick. Beautiful. I love it. Perfect, Julie. All right. Box number 20 was $400,000. We've got an overhead squat. All right. Toes straight ahead. Reach those hands up towards the ceiling. Shoulders staying down and back. And we're squatting. Good. If you have light weights, you can put those over your head, but these are actually pretty challenging, trying to keep everything in a nice straight line. Engage that back to keep those shoulders down and back as you squat, trying to keep those knees in line with those toes as best you can. Every time you come up, you're big up and squeeze. Beautiful. Good. And boy, it's hard to keep those shoulders down and back out of those ears in that deep squat position. 3 more. Exhale up and squeeze. Beautiful. Down and up. Big squeeze. I love it. Let's go. Last one. Beautiful work. Beautiful. Last one. We've got body weight box number 26. $10,000 is body weight only supine push-ups. So you're on your back, elbows are in the floor, 45 degrees from the body. Push those elbows into the floor to lift that upper body up off the floor. All right. So not a big movement. You're just pressing those elbows into the floor to squeeze that back. All right. Press, squeeze it up there. Belly button stays in. This is not a crunch. This is a back exercise. Difficult to come up with a lot of back exercises that are body weight. So these are kind of like backwards push-ups. Squeeze and press. Squeeze those shoulder blades together as much as possible. Try to keep that chin tucked, that crown extended. Exhale. As you press into the floor, 3 more. Good. Come on, 2. These are harder than what you think for not being a huge range of motion, right? Nice job, guys. All right, Jolie, you got 5 more numbers to pick. Whenever you are ready.
I'm ready.
Ooh, I can't hear you.
I'm good.
I can hear you now.
Okay.
What numbers? You got 5.
Oh, 5 more numbers.
Yes.
Okay. 3, 6, 9,
Okay.
12,
I see your rhythm.
16,
All
21.
right. 3, 6, 9, 12, and 16. Perfect.
Is that it?
2, 3, 4. Yep, that's 5. All right. So number 3, $50,000. We've got seal jacks. Let's do 25 for good measure, right? Out and in with those arms right in front of those, right by those shoulders, toes straight ahead. We want to do enough of them that we feel them, right? Good. I forgot I did have some cardio in here. Beautiful. Out and in, big squeeze. Hands are even with those shoulders. Nice pace. Beautiful, Julie. Yeah. Beautiful work. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. We're going to box number 6. We have a banded lunge with a rear leg raise. And this one was only $75, so great pick. All right. Band is going around those knees, stepping into that lunge, which we've already done before. Toes straight ahead, hip width apart, down. Then that back leg is going to go up towards the ceiling. Big squeeze on those glutes. All right. So down into that lunge, then lifting that heel up slightly out to the side, squeezing that bum. All right. 10 each leg. Work that balance. If you want, you can add that dumbbell or kettlebell to your chest, up that ante a little bit, whatever you're comfortable with. It is your workout, so you make it what you want. Good. Work that good posture, those good lines. Belly button stays in. Exhale on that up and squeeze. Feel it. Working those glutes. Good. 2 more on this side. Beautiful. Nice job in switching legs. Woo. Feeling that. I love that you added the dumbbell, Jules. Yes. Down. Big squeeze up and back. Remembering to keep that belly button in as you lift that leg. All right. You don't want that leg lift coming from your lower back. Really want to feel it in those glutes. Good. Keep it up. Halfway there. Beautiful. Chest is tall. Chin stays tucked. Work that balance in that up and squeeze. Squeeze it up there and work. Beautiful. 2 more. Almost there. Nice work, Julie. Good. Last one. Woo! I like it. All right. So, we are going to number 9, which was $500,000. We're going to quadruped T. So in that same position as we did that bird dog, if you have that ball, so hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, toes flipped under, all you're doing this time is lifting that thumb towards the ceiling as you lift that arm up and out to the side. So, all right, up and out to the side, thumb towards the ceiling. Now the key here is you're pushing that hand through the floor, keeping nice alignment. All right, good neutral back, belly button pulled in, pushing those toes through the floor. I'm going to rotate again so you guys can see me. It's 10 each arm. So 20 total. Good. Chin tucked, crown extended. If you don't have a ball, pretend that you have a martini glass because they're easy to spill, right? And you're going to feel this working the back of those shoulder blades as you rotate and point that thumb up towards the ceiling, all right? Even if you have no weight on these, you're going to feel it. I'm telling you, I feel it in my shoulder blades. Really, really good work. Working small muscles in our back. If anything, you could do these with light weights. Big squeeze at the top. Driving those hands through the floor. Ooh, I'm feeling the fatigue. Couple more reps, 2 more each arm. Beautiful, Julie. Position looks great. Keep that nose pointed towards the floor. Last one. Nice job. All right. All right, grab those dumbbells. You have a glute bridge with a chest fly. This is number
12 and was the $300,000 briefcase.
All right, so palms facing, dumbbells right over that chest. Feet flat on the floor in line with those knees, in line with those hips. You're lifting up into a glute bridge. Those hips go back down, opening that chest up, and then closing it like a big hug. All right, so up with the hips, back down, open that chest. All right, slight bend in those elbows. You don't want to lock those elbows. You're opening and really working that chest. Even with lightweight dumbbells, you're going to feel this working. Exhale as you squeeze those palms back towards each other. When you drop it down, right, that belly button stays in. Squeeze those hips up, squeeze those cheeks. Make every movement count. Nice work. You've got 4 more. Keep it up. Yes. Big squeeze. Drive those heels. Squeeze the glutes. Then open up. Squeeze the chest. Beautiful. 2 more. Exhale on that up. And then one last one. Perfect. Woo!
All right, we're zipping and zooming. All right, we've got a med ball squat with a jammer press, box number 16 for $200.
So you're taking that ball, you're going into a squat, and you're pushing it up and out 45 degrees from that body. Now, if you have a dumbbell at home, you can go ahead and use that as well. All right, down, and then up and out to the side. So you're going to feel this more in that those shoulders.
Squat, chest up tall.
Remember, in that squat position, the toes are going to stay straight ahead, right underneath those hips. Beautiful. Belly button stays in because that's always supporting that back. Pushing it out in front of us is working those shoulders a little bit more than what we're working that chest. Exhale. Push. Beautiful. Nice work. I love it. As we push up, remember, we're not opening that chest towards the ceiling. The belly button is pulled in. The glutes are tight. Chin stays tucked. Crown stays extended. 3 more. Come on. 3. Squeeze. 2. Drive through those heels. Up. And then one last one. Beautiful. Yes. You're strong. I love it. All right. That was our 5. We've got 4 boxes this time, Jolie. Come on forward. Give me those numbers.
2,
Okay.
4.
Okay, give me 1 second.
I already did 6, didn't I?
Yes.
2, 4, 8.
2, 4, 8.
And 11.
All righty. Got a good memory of which ones you've picked already. All right. All right, number 2, $150. Beautiful. We've got push-ups. So this is working those shoulders. All right. Hands on the floor. Head is going to point towards the floor. All right. Hips are up in the air. The more you bend those knees, the less weight is on the shoulders, the easier it's going to be. You're going to bend those elbows and drop that head towards the floor. All right. So you're in just like a pike position. Remember, those elbows are still coming to the side about 45 degrees. All right. They're not splaying way out to the side. Down. Exhale on that up. So these are just like normal push-ups, except by getting our body weight over those arms and dropping that head down. This makes it a shoulder workout rather than a chest workout. If you want to make it harder, you can always lift one leg up towards the ceiling, getting more body weight over those hands. Exhale as you push up. Beautiful. Come on, 4 more. You can do a lot with body weight. Boy, does it burn. Let's go. 2. Push and squeeze. Nice work. Last one. Beautiful, Jolie. I love it. All right. Number 4. I'm sorry, that's the $1 million briefcase, and it's 10 burpees. All right, let's get those burpees. Burpees. Hands to the floor. Popping those feet out, whether you step them or pop them. You're in that plank position then. Go into that push-up. Jumping or stepping those feet in and then jumping it out. All right, 10 repetitions. Get that heart rate up. Let's go. Hands down, feet out, push up, jump it in. You can take that jump out at any time, and if you need to, you come to those knees for that push up. Just don't cross those legs, and you come up to those toes for that jump. All right, exhale, let's go. Let's get through these 10 repetitions. Only burpees in the workout for that $1 million box. We got work it off. Beautiful, jump it up. Nice job. Exhale, push. One last one. Nice and quick. Woo. Beautiful, Jolie. Nice job. All right. We're grabbing those dumbbells. Got hair in my eye. All right. Man, we're hitting a lot of chest. We've got alternating chest press. This is box number 8. It was only $1. That's beautiful. All right. Dumbbells in those hands. Palms are facing those legs. All right. Pushing straight up in front of us, engaging that chest. Then you're dropping one arm at a time. Down, press it up. All right. Exhale as you press towards the ceiling. Down, squeeze. Exhale. Remember, just like those push-ups, the elbows are coming down and staying about 45 degrees from the body. All right, they're not squeezing way out to the side. When you punch up, you're squeezing and engaging that chest, making it work. No matter what weight you have, you're going to feel this one. If you really want to engage that core, the feet can come up into that dead bug position. So the knees are over those hips and the knees are bent at about a 90-degree angle. Keeping that belly button in to support that back. Squeeze, work. Love that chest work. Come on. 3 more each arm, work it. Squeeze. Every repetition counts. Let's get it. One last one. You are strong. Yes. All right. Box number 11 for $5,000. Just like that warm-up, we have that single leg touchdown. All right. So starting, we've got 10 repetitions on each leg. All right, so that single leg deadlift, if you will. All right. Toes straight ahead. Lift one leg up, then you're going to take the opposite hand to reach towards that opposite foot. All right. If you want to make it harder, if it's not challenging enough, you can add a light weight. All right. Bend the knee. Stick that butt down and back. Try to keep that back in that neutral, normal position, right? We're just bending at the waist. The chest stays tall. Belly button stays in. Big squeeze. As we drive that heel into the floor, thrust those hips forward and squeeze those glutes. Good. Feeling it really work. The glutes and the side of that hip. I like to call it the side butt. Really important for hip stability. Helping foot position, balance, and preventing lower back pain. Yes, drive it up. One more on this side. Beautiful. All right. Switching legs, which means switching hands. All right. Really focus on trying to keep those toes straight ahead. I know personally how hard that can be. If they want to turn out, it's totally normal. Good. Stick that butt out. Use it as a balance. Really work hard to keep that chin tucked and try to keep that nose pointed towards the ground. Exhale. Drive it up. Julie, I love that you added that weight. Yes, you're beautiful. That's perfect. Woo! Work that balance, girl. Woo! Yes. Come on, 3 more. Woo! If you're really struggling with balance, you can always put those toes down. I call it a kickstand. All right? But I still want the majority of weight in that one leg. All right. Awesome. That was our 4 already. All right. Let's go for picking 3, Joel.
Okay. Did I do 1?
Yes, you are 1 through 5 are gone, or actually 1 through 6.
Okay. 7.
Okay.
Did I do 9? I did 9.
You've done 9. Now you're 9 through 13 because 13 is the box.
Okay. 14
You got it.
and 17.
Oh, good memory. All right. Awesome. All right. We've got box number 7, $200,000, a dumbbell lateral lunge with a lateral raise. All right. So lighter weights. You're stepping out to the side into that lateral lunge like we've done previously, right? Lateral lunge, knees, toes, hips, all in a nice straight line. Stepping back to the middle, arms up and out to the side. All right, going back and forth, down, bend that knee, back to the middle, up and out to the side, forming that T. Perfect, Julie. Good. And you can either stay on the same side for 5 and then switch. It's entirely up to you. Very nice. As you raise those dumbbells up and out to the side, remember to keep that chin tucked and that crown tall. I know I cue this a lot, especially on shoulder and back exercises where our wrong muscles want to take over. And keeping proper head position is going to prevent pain in that area that we all like to say we carry our stress in our upper back. All right. So keeping good head position, good shoulder position is going to help that discomfort that we feel in those upper back muscles. Exhale as you squeeze them up and out to the side. As you can see, I love to work my balance as I come back to the middle. It's not heavy, heavy weights since we're limited by our shoulder strength here. So you might as well challenge stability, right? Beautiful, great position, nice work. We've got 1 more each way. Very nice job. Big squeeze. Out to the side, up and out, beautiful. All right, your next one is a banded alternating seated row. All right, so if you have a big band or if you have little bands, all right, I think you have little bands, huh, Julie? So if you have little bands, you can even do them standing if you want, all right? You're just pulling one arm back at a time. If you want to up the ante, you stand on one foot and you squeeze that arm back. That's on the same side. Now the key here is you don't want rotation as you're squeezing it back. You want to keep everything in a nice straight line. Squeeze that elbow back towards the wall or whatever's behind you. You want to keep that chest tall and those shoulders down and back. locking and engaging those glutes. Exhale as you squeeze. Nice job. 2 more on this side. We're going to change sides, change positions. Woo. Shake it out. Switch those arms, switch those legs. Punch it forward with those shoulders down and back. Pull that belly button in. Because we're standing and we're engaging those glutes, right? We're working a little bit of everything with a focus on that back. As you fatigue, make sure those shoulders stay down and back. All right, standing up nice and tall. We're halfway there. You are proud because you are strong. Let's go. 4 more. Exhale as you squeeze. Challenge yourself on that band. Nice control. Back to that position. Good. One last one. Good. Woo! All right. So that was box number 14 and it was $100. All right. Box number 17 for $750,000. We've got man makers or woman makers, if you will. All right. All right. Hands on the floor. You're in that plank position. You're doing a push up, down, then a row. And these are basically like a burpee with a weight, right? You jump those feet in or step those feet in. The weights are coming up to the shoulders and you're pressing to the ceiling into a shoulder press. All right. So to the floor. Feet back, push up, exhale to engage that chest. Then you're going to that row, elbow up towards the ceiling. You can step or jump those feet in. You're using those legs to pull those weights up your body, just like that upright row we did. And then you're doing a shoulder press towards the ceiling. All right. Let's get 10 of them, guys. Step in. Oop, I forgot my row. If you have any back pain in this position doing that row, or you feel those hips not wanting to rotate or wanting to rotate, down and push it up towards the ceiling.
Okay, I'm not doing the whole thing.
That's all right. You got it, Julie, you got it. All right. Let's push through it. We're almost at the finish line. I'm going to be offering Julie a deal, a buyout. All right. Good, big squeeze. Push it up. Down. Drive through. Good. As you press up, make sure those shoulders stay out of those ears. My hands are getting real sweaty here. All right. We're going to go a couple more reps because we're running out of time. Almost there, guys. Very nice work. Come on, Jolie, one more. Let's get it. Push through the floor. Drive it up. Working a little bit of everything here. Woo. Nice work. All right. Only a few more boxes left. A lot of the big money's gone. Let's just go with Jolie. Do you want to take your box number 13 or you want to pick one that's left?
I'll pick one that's left.
All right, what do you got? What one do you want?
22.
22. All right. Let's go with box number 22 as your new box. We're going to trade in number 13. You've got, it would have been $10. All right.
$10.
$10.
I'm rich.
Oh, you're rich. Okay. So box number 13, we're going to an alternating bend over row. So we're going to bend over at the hips. Nice flat back, just like we did in those single leg deadlifts. You're pulling those weights up towards your body, squeezing those elbows towards the ceiling, and then you're dropping one arm at a time. All right? All right, squeeze them up there and then one arm at a time. Beautiful. Belly button stays in. Since we're in this bent over position, this is a position where people can have back pain. All right? If you want, you can always use, if you have a larger band, you can come to the floor. Keep going, Julie. That's beautiful. And you can do those banded with a bigger band, squeezing back like this. All right? Because the key is we don't want any back pain. All right? But if you can, it's a great challenge to do it bent over. Work that belly button pulled in, keeping that back position nice and flat. With that little bit of arch, right? Pulling those dumbbells towards your pockets, squeezing that back and never letting go. Exhale as you pull up. Don't let that upper body rotate. Good. Exhale. Beautiful. All right, nice job, guys. All right, Julie, let's go 2 more and then we'll open your box. All right, you have open 18, 19, 21, and then 23 through 25.
19.
19. That would have been the $100,000 box. And we've got 25 pull down jacks. All right. Just like warm up, pull it down. Good. Knees soft, toes pointed straight ahead. We're squeezing that back. If you want to up the ante, you can always grab a band and pull it down. Pulling and opening that band, pulling that tension. If you're not jumping, don't forget, you can always step side to side and squeezing that band wider. Entirely up to you. Come on, almost there. Good. All right, Julie, you want to open your box here? Do you want to trade in one last time? You want to trade in box number 22 for 18, 21 through 25?
18, 21, or 25?
You've got 18, 21, 23, 24, or 25?
23.
Oh, so close. All right. Box number 22 was $1,000. That would have been body weight push-ups. And box 23 that you traded in for is $500. I was hoping you would pick box number 24 for $75,000. That's all right. All right, which one do you want to do? You want to do body weight push-ups or med ball deadlift with a row? We've done a lot of rows.
But what was a push-up? Push-ups or what?
Just body weight push-ups.
No. What's the other one?
Med ball with a deadlift in a row.
I'll do that, but how's that one work?
All right, so you can just use, you don't have a med ball, so we'll use dumbbells. All right, we're just gonna go to a deadlift, roll those shoulders down and back, bend at the waist, right? Nice flat back. When you're in that bottom position, you're squeezing those dumbbells up towards your sides, and then standing up for that deadlift. All right, so you're just bending over, nice flat back, doing that row, let it go, and then finishing that deadlift. All right, so down, pull it up towards those sides, let those weights back down. Good, and then stand up and squeeze. Beautiful. All right. Big squeeze on those elbows as you pull them towards the ceiling. Really trying to keep that back nice and flat. So you can see I have a nice flat back position. My belly button's pulled in. My nose is pointed right towards the floor. What I don't want to see is that back rounding. You don't want to let that back, those shoulders drop towards the floor. You're going to be sure to feel that in your lower back in a bad way, right? Squeeze those dumbbells up towards your hips And drive those heels into the floor, squeeze those glutes. Halfway home. And Julie's taking home $500. Woo! Hey, better than 1 penny, right? If only I had actually had the money. Good, 2 more. Either way, you got a great workout in. Lots of work today. Beautiful job. One last one. Up and squeeze. Beautiful. Get a quick drink and we're going to hit that cool down and stretch. All right. So we're starting off in that staggered stance. Toes straight ahead. Right heel slightly forward in line with those left toes. Bend that right leg. Tuck the glutes, right? Big stretch through the inside of the leg that's back. The chest is going to stay nice and tall. Deep breaths. Beautiful work today. Big squeeze. All right. And switch sides. Leaning forward towards that leg that's in the front so that that left heel lines up with those right toes. All you're doing is tucking those hips under, all right? Squeezing those hip bones towards your ribs, belly button in, and you should feel that nice stretch right through the front of that hip or right through the inside of that thigh. Whew, feels good. Perfect. Going into that lunge position, 90 degrees on those legs. Back toes tucked under, squeezing those glutes, the hips again. This you're gonna feel right through the front of that hip, down that quad, reaching that arm if you want, or if you can feel it more when you do that on the leg that's back towards the ceiling. You should feel more of a stretch through the front of that hip. You need a little bit more. You can always lean slightly over to the side. Only add that in when we make sure that those glutes can stay tucked under. And if you're feeling more of a stretch than if you were just reaching towards the ceiling. Big squeeze. Try to keep those shoulders out of those ears. Lean to the side. Slow that breathing down. Nice work. Switching sides. This was very light on cardio for me. Anybody that knows my workouts normally. All right, 90 degrees on those legs. Switching sides, tucking those hips the same way. On that leg that's back, you're lifting that hand towards the ceiling. And if you can, getting that slight bend to the side. Beautiful, Julie. Nice work. Trying to remember. Belly button in. Glutes tight, shoulder down and back. We did a fair amount of back and chest work today. We're going to really make sure we stretch those out real quick. Beautiful. Nice job. All right. We're going to a child's pose, letting those hips fall towards those heels, and then reaching those hands away from that body, pushing the shoulders towards the floor. So you feel a nice big stretch down through the outside of that back, through that shoulder blade, even down into that lower back as you let those hips tuck under as those hips reach towards those heels. Great job. Making yourself a long reach away. Exhaling and sinking just a little bit deeper into that stretch. Beautiful work. Those hands are coming nice and wide now, relaxing those fingers. Your elbows are going to fall towards the floor, rolling those shoulders down and back, and you're going to push that chest towards the floor now. All right, so you're going to feel a big stretch through the front of that shoulder, through the chest. Important to kind of keep those fingers relaxed a little bit. Good, deep breath in, exhale. Beautiful. Nice work. I feel like I could fall asleep right here today. All right, guys, make sure that you drink plenty of water. Keep up the beautiful work. Fuel your recovery with good, healthy, lean protein sources, fruits and vegetables, leafy greens for those electrolytes if you're a heavy sweater. Have fun. If there's anything I can ever do to help you reach your goals, never hesitate to reach out. All right. You guys are awesome. Great job today.